What's up, everybody? It's Jaryn from Berkshire Bike and Board, and I'll bet you didn't know you already had plans on September 1st this year. What do I mean by that? We here at Berkshire Bike and Board are gonna put on a big old century ride, and instead of doing it in a big fat circle, because that's kind of boring, it's gonna be point to point. What point to point, you ask? Well, the great state of New York has built a couple of massive bike trails, one that goes from Buffalo, New York to Albany, the other one that goes from the Finger Lakes down to New York City. We figured, you know what? We've been wanting to ride our bikes into New York City for a while, and this is a perfect way to ride some great roads in the Hudson Valley and then to get onto that trail to bring us into New York City when things get kind of nasty with traffic. We will finish down the West Side Highway around the very bottom of New York and then go up and over the Williamsburg Bridge and finish in Williamsburg. Anybody there who wants to meet up for dinner, we can go to Joe's Pizza. We can go to Birds of a Feather. We can go to Peter Luger Steakhouse. I don't really care, but I just want to ride my bike to New York City and have dinner with my friends. The ride is going to be fully unsupported. What do I mean by that? Well, what I am encouraging people to do is go with some buddies, buddy up with some friends. I'm encouraging everyone to come on this ride, all makes, models, shapes, backgrounds, this, that, and the other thing, you name it. But what I don't want to do is pigeonhole anybody who wants to go a certain speed. So if you want to come on this event, you should either plan on riding with a friend or two, or reach out to me or us here at Berkshire Bike and Board, and we'll make sure that you'll have a group to ride with, essentially, because we are not going to have a sag wagon. I'm not going to ride last to make sure that I can fix everybody's flat tires because I want to ride my bike too. But what we will do is we're going to have one car going to New York City that everyone can put a backpack in. So why a backpack, you may ask? Well, we're starting at Wasaic at the train station and we're going to finish in New York City. And we don't necessarily have to finish in Brooklyn. A lot of people will finish in Brooklyn, but we can ride through Grand Central if needed. Why Grand Central? Because when you get to New York City, if you want to go back, you can grab your backpack out of the car, get changed into some fresh clothes, get on the MTA or the Metro North, and then take the train back to Wasaic where your car will be parked. What time are we going to start? 8 o'clock in the morning, sharp. I like to start on time, even though we'll probably start a little bit late. There's another part of this, which is a little bit of a cherry on top. The next morning, there's the last CRCA race in Central Park at 5:30 a.m., which is early. I'm not sure if that race is open to the public or not, but there'll be a bunch of racers there. There'll probably be 350 people racing because it's the last race of the year. There's going to be a cat 1-2-3 race, a 3-4 race, a 4-5 race. There's 2 women's fields. There's masters fields. Basically what I'm getting at is there's going to be hundreds of cyclists racing around the park at 5:30 in the morning. It's incredibly exciting to watch because there's short laps, so you see bike racing happening constantly. So if anyone feels like they have some superhuman abilities of lack of sleep, we can ride all the way to New York City, have a great dinner somewhere. People can stay overnight at a hotel of their choice. We can go to a bike race in the morning, watch it or race in it, and then everyone can either take the train back to their car in Wasaic, or I've been hearing a lot of chatter lately that people are going to want to ride their bikes back to Wasaic. So pick your poison here. But basically what we're saying is we're going to put on a group ride to New York City. We're going to bring backpacks for people if they want to stay overnight or get changed to take the train back. And beyond that, you're on your own. But it's free. And yeah, it's going to be a rootin' tootin' good time. If you are struggling with, oh my God, ride to New York City, this, that, and the other thing, it's going to take so long. How do I get the time to make it happen? You can do this in 12 hours. And what do I mean by that is take Friday off of work. It's not a big deal. It's Labor Day weekend anyways. Get your ass in the car. Meet us at Wasaic at 7:45. Get on your bike. We're going to ride 100 miles. Some people are going to go 22 miles an hour. Some are going to go 20. Some are going to go 18. And some are going to go 14. Make sure you bring a friend that you're paired up with ability. Stuff a couple tubes in your back pocket. Stuff a couple scratch labs over here. We'll have a GPS file and a bunch of cafes to stop at on the way. Come ride your bikes. It's going to be fun. Bikes are fun. Bike riding's more fun. Round up for distance, round up for time. Thanks for watching. In all seriousness, if you have questions about this, we will do more promotions about this over the next few weeks in the email. If you have any questions, I would encourage you to reach out to me at jpierson, that's letter J, P-I-E-R-S-O-N, at Berkshire Bike and all spelled out, board.com, and I hope to see you there. Thanks.